So, good morning. It's Wes Stolzik with Omni Homes International. What I'm going to talk to you today may be a bit controversial, but I really hate to say this. I really don't care. Something I felt quite a while. My job as a realtor is to protect you as a consumer, to protect you as a buyer. Many of you, when you're looking to buy a home or even sell your home, you're using a major national syndicated real estate website. I can't mention them, just say that number one is called r.com and the second one is willow.com. You get the gist. Okay. What they're doing a disservice to the realtors in many respects. The realtors have to pay money for leads from these services. Now, what's happening is you are contracted to pay so much a month for a certain amount of leads as a realtor. Well, what's going on is that these syndicated websites are not fulfilling their contract to us as realtors by not giving us the proper amount that we pay for each month. And then what they're doing is they own subsidiaries and other privately held companies that they're sending the leads to, and they're not offering it to the realtors at a 20 to 25% referral back to the referrer. In this case, somebody that's somebody that's been hired as a subcontractor for these websites. And that's wrong because it's also doing a disservice to the buyers and sellers that it is not an open market for buyers and sellers to shop whomever they desire. Most all your MLSs in this country, public has access to. You don't need to use either one of these sites. There's also a third one that's similar to, I'll call it house.com. And there's some others that are out there that are not major players. So what you want to do as a consumer is, buyer, seller alike, is shop your realtors. And, the realtors are going to give you, in my opinion, I know I would, much better service. Realtors are going to give you, in my opinion, I know I would, much better service if you come directly to them. See, when we're paying for these leads, or they are turning around and using a subsidiary or a subcontractor in this case, I call it, they're taking more money away from the realtor, and you as a consumer may not be getting the best realtor out there. In many cases, yes, you are, because some of these people spend a hell of a lot of money and they're getting ripped off. We as realtors, in my opinion, now just my opinion, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me, there are realtors out there that do very well with these websites. On one website, I had a former business partner who no longer lives in Tucson, and a lender that I used back in the day, loan officer. They informed me that my former business partner and I were the exclusive realtors for an entire zip code. Well, come to find out, that was a lie. Because another realtor in my office, who I have a great deal of respect for, was also told the same thing. So I called up this r.com to cancel the service because they lied. They would not cancel us. So we have 3 credit cards on file. Mine, my ex-business partner, and former loan officer. So what we had to do because they were kept charging us, and we weren't getting the leads that we were supposed to get. So what we had to do is we had to cancel our credit cards and get them reissued with a new number so they wouldn't bill anymore. And on the other one, I had an issue, and I want to let the public know. I wanted to be a Zillow Premier agent on my own. Not through the brokerage, but on my own. So I picked a zip code close to my home. Granted, not a major producing zip code. It was just a shade under $100 a month, which I was more than happy to pay. It's because Willow Premier has a lot of benefits, so-called, for the realtors. So I said, great. So then I picked up my bank statement. I use a debit card. And they pulled $505 out of my account. So I called them up. What for? Oh, well, we assigned you to a zip code of Midtown Tucson. Granted, yes, more leads go to a zip code, but it's not the most favorite area of Tucson. And an area that I really don't want to work actively, although I've done a lot of business in that zip code over the years on my own. So it took me 3 days to get my money back. And they said, well, we can let you have the original zip code. They had no right to actually authorize taking over $500 out of my bank account on that debit card. They never had authorization. So I've had it in for these two major companies for quite some time. I prefer to work by referral. I prefer to work by farm. I prefer to work, by socializing. I belong to social clubs, networking clubs, networking events, and that's how I prefer to work. And I have some amazing, amazing, amazing clients that I think dearly of, that come back to me over and over, done the referrals. I've had some amazing clients who, I wish were still in Tucson, but I sold their properties and they moved away. And I know if they know somebody here in Tucson that wants to buy or sell, they're still going to call me. And it is about the people. It's not about ripping off the realtors. It's not about ripping off the public. It's about working with people with great work ethic, great ethics, great integrity. And I hope I do that as a realtor to my clients. I think I do. I don't like dealing with people of low integrity or no integrity. I don't like people that doesn't have a sense of ethics in any part of my life. So I'm sorry for this long video, but on a brighter note, you can see how I'm dressed right now. I'm getting ready to clean my house, but I am here for your real estate needs, folks. I love being a realtor. I love doing it with a high amount of integrity, a high amount of ethics. My name is Wes Stolcik. Again, sorry for the long ramble. Just something I've been thinking about and burning me for quite some time. And my phone number is 520-404-9773. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.